Hey guys, welcome out to the shop today, and I hope you guys have been having a fantastic week. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video on the mower and how to get that all repaired, and I hope you guys can use that in the future. And now we're back in the shop, and as you can see, some things have been changing up around here, and that's what we're going to be working on today, is trying to get some of this stuff caught up, change up a little bit of things. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit about what has been changing. Start with, as always, since the beginning of the year, I wanted to get this shop a little bit more organized and kind of separate the two. This being my engine and metalworking area. And as you can see from last week's video, we got the bench vise all mounted up, which is awesome. I love this thing. And we have left the drill press over here in this corner. But what has changed over in this corner is I put the sandblast cabinet and have removed the bandsaw and the scroll saw from this corner. And I'm going to be doing something different with all this scrap wood. I don't know what's all in there. It's quite a mess right now, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate that have just piles of scrap wood everywhere. So I'm going to go through that, see what I can do with it, see what's trash, what's not. And I mean, I have a jig lane right here that needs to get put up somewhere. I need to create something for some jigs. Nothing in this corner has really changed as of yet, but I'm actually thinking about taking this stuff off of the wall and putting maybe some cabinets in here. I have one big piece of lumber right there that I could probably split in half and get all put onto the rack over here, and then maybe a cabinet over here. And then on this side of the workbench, it worked out perfect that removing the sandblast cabinet made enough room for the scroll saw and the bandsaw. I mean, they fit perfect. I don't know if you can see down there, but the legs for the scroll saw are almost touching the bandsaw, so it was a perfect fit. And I want to go ahead and put my clamps over here, and what we're going to be doing today is framing this window back in. It was nice having it and being able to open it, but I no longer use it, and it's just there, empty wall space. So that's what we're going to be working on today. With framing in the window, we got to start taking some measurements of just things that we're going to be filling in here, and I'm going to be doing it with some 2x4s. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do is close in the bottom, and this will give us the support for our two side studs that we're going to be putting in. It's going to be 47 inches. This is one of the new saws that we just got.
Wait, why are you getting this one too?
I'm just wanting to test out the size of how sharp it is. Take this out of here. Now that we went ahead and got our bottom board in, I went ahead and cut 4 2x4s at 36.5 inches that will fit for our vertical stud. And I've got 2 on each side, and then I've got 2 in the middle. The ones on the side are so that we can reattach the outside sheet of plywood to the actual frame of the structure. I've kind of had a change of plan here in the middle of it. As you can see, I actually re-knocked out one of the studs that I put in. And when I was doing this, I had the window kind of blow open and it was like a nice little breeze. And I was like, well, it wouldn't be so bad if I could crack it open a little bit and just have like a slight breeze coming through. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is keeping this stud in here on the wall and moving it over, and all I'm going to be doing is putting clamps here. So the best way to get more versatility out of this area is I was thinking about taking a couple other 2x4s and putting them horizontal through the area, and that will allow me to put C-clamps and other things like that where I have my clamp rack that'll sit. I can put it way at the top and keep it out of the way, and then on the other shelves I can put the C-clamps and stuff like that. So I've got to recut out that stud again, and then I've got to re-nail it up and then frame in this other section and then relocate some of the other pieces. This is just how stuff is. I was gonna frame it in and close up the window, and then all of a sudden I was like, hey, hold on a second, let's go ahead and change it up. Alright, so there is the configuration I came up with. I've got two little spots right there for small C-clamps, medium C-clamps, and then when I get bigger C-clamps or weird C-clamps, I might be able to hang them up on this one over on this side. And now I need to go ahead and get the actual clamp rack I have and get it hung up all the way across that section. Alright guys, the wall where I wanted my clamps is completely finished now, and it worked out a lot better than I originally thought. At first I was going to go ahead and just put a sheet of plywood back over the top of it and just have that clamp rack. All my C-clamps were going to stay on the other side of the shop, and I'm glad that I went ahead and just framed it in like I have with these horizontal bars, because now I got a separate spot for those C-clamps. And I know exactly where they are. All my clamps are in one spot now. They aren't all spread all over. And I think it looks really good. Well, I mean, I wish it could be a little bit better. I want to get a sheet of the T111 or T11 siding and just get a full sheet and redo that window area. And then over here on this side of the shop, I've opened up this whole entire wall. And that's where I want to put that new shop cabinet that I just went ahead and purchased. Want to go ahead and refinish that and then put that up over here. And that'll give me more tool storage for different things. So thanks guys for joining me. I hope you guys had a good time watching and kind of just seeing where I was going with the thought process and then what it ended up being, which I like it a lot better than the original thought. If you guys enjoyed the video today, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and also that bell. I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so stay tuned each week for those videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys.